Memphis Grizzlies. At center, Zach Edey. Time to meet the starting five for your Utah Jazz. At point, 6'4", number 3, Keyonte George.
This is and the starting group for the Grizzlies. The forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. Little out there with Morant. And it's Edey in at the 5, roaming the paint. For the Jazz, the guard pair, it's George and Sexton. The pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. And it's Markkanen in at the small forward position. Here we are early in the NBA season, and teams focus on situational awareness. Doris, what have you noticed so far this season?
Yeah, Kev, these situations are really all about execution, right? Are players poised in late clock situations? First of all, do they recognize where the shot clock is? Can they adeptly and quickly read defenses? So those are some of the things I'm watching for.
Here's Morant after the basket by Utah. Little inside. Defended by Sexton.
Just an innate ability to rebound the basketball and then make the defense pay.
Already, I mean, we are seeing the full range of his skill set on display. Get ready for a big-time game from this guy.
Here's George after the made shot from Little. That's good for George on the assist by Sexton.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Outside Jackson. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he is a huge presence inside at both ends. Jackson's a great asset to have in the post.
Greg Collins Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
Here's Morant. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
The Jazz have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Sexton against MP. Kessler passes to Sexton. It's George on the wing. Drops in the tray. George has got 5.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Now let's send it over to the decorated David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Will Hardy.
Of course, John Morant's name first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us, so we can't have any cracks in the armor. A tall order for the defense against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now here's Little. Off target from the wing. Morant against George. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Memphis leading by 3. Here's Bane. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Putting some real power behind his motion. Bane takes it straight to the rim.
1:52 left in the first quarter. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still...
And Utah has possession. It's a 10-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. The forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. Morant is out there with Little. And it's Edey in at the 7. Here's Morant. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, Jackson Jr. is an efficient rebounder, and he knows to send that one right back.
Utah shooting 43% for the game. Here's Sexton. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Morant. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Personal foul.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
John Collins, he's checked in for Utah. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second-chance shots, that's nice.
Two open that time, made it look too easy. Sexton's got his second bucket of the night.
Colin Sexton has proven to be a very capable three-point shooter, boy. You better be there to contest.
MP, that's for two. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Sexton against Jackson. The shot by Sexton, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Hey, DB, what do you make of Colin Sexton's nickname, Young Bull?
Kevin, I think it's a very apt moniker because this guy is relentless. He attacks you with his defense. He's going to come at you with a ton of youthful energy, and he will not back down.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Here's Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
How about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Jackson misses.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Sure. With the second effort, whistle blows, bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Well, at 7 foot with a strong frame, Walker Kessler does a really nice job drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Utah. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Ruff's checked in, and Kessler, no good on that one. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And Utah making a change here. Collier's checked in. Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Here's Collier. Scoreless thus far. The Jazz working the ball around now. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And it's a 12-point Grizzly lead. Utah has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. The pass to Kessler. Down low, kicks to Sexton. Drilled from 11 feet out. Sexton's got 7.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a...
We've reached the end of the first half of play. Grizzlies out in front.
The
Up.
Jazz 38. The Grizzlies 50. And please, a big round of applause for your Jazz youth dance team.
And after a very lopsided first half, We'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
The pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. Wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. And it's George in at the point. That's the group right now for Utah. And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Down by 12. That one drops for him.
How about that? Markkanen able to take the contact and play through it. Big time finish.
Morant, the bounce pass. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Keontae George picks one up. The Grizzlies haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
That's good from Morant. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Passed a little. Over Sexton. Out to Morant. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. The Jazz, number 1.
Yeah, that was a huge factor for them a season ago. Their ability to attack the offensive glass and then convert those into second chance buckets. I mean, no one did it better.
You can see the explosive athleticism that caught the eye of NBA scout Sexton with the dunk.
Powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Jazz trail by 12. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Kessler finds George. Now here's Markkanen. The three. Edey with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Sexton against Morant. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And now look at the numbers for Jaren Jackson. He had a strong showing last season. He put up about 22 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Memphis leading by 12. Bane kicks to Morant. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Edey, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Edey's got 4 this quarter.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
George looking around.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
Utah shooting their second.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Collins. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. So on the floor for Memphis. The forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. Little out there with Morant. And it's Edey in at the center, filling out the middle.
And this is something Morant does well. His knack for knowing when to make that feed is impressive.
And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Memphis leading by 14. Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to MP. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. There's the lob to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
This is a 7-footer with some big-time vertical. Markkanen makes that look effortless.
Morant passes to Little. Shoots over Clarkson. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
6 on the shot clock. And it's blocked.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Morant finds Little. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Jazz trail by 17. Clarkson with the ball. Outside, Markkanen. No good on the triple. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Sexton against Morant. Outside Jackson. Count it.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
Passes to Sexton. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Got a piece of it. Morant with the steal. And a wide open look for Bane. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
3 points.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Memphis.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Grizzlies.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside, and that was working all game long.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ja Morant.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
No good from 11 feet. Sexton against Morant. Outside Collins. Here's Sexton. And the rejection by Jackson. No problems knocking that one down.
John Collins has such a good feel for when to fire off the catch.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now the pass to Bane. On the wing, MP. Here's Edey. Out to Morant. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
In the page. Utah ball. Substitution.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So